Alright, take 87, maybe we get it right this time. Hey, how about an intro? So this is going to be our pilot video for a new broadcast that we are doing. My name is Chad Smith.
Justin.
And we are doing a broadcast called
Muscle Car Madness with Chad and Justin.
So on this broadcast, we're going to touch on cars from the 30s,
40s,
50s,
60s,
70s,
80s,
shit boxes for sure,
90s,
shit boxes for sure.
a lot of late model stuff too.
So a little bit of background real quick. We are heavily into the drag race scene. We do a lot of custom builds. I personally have been working on a 2003 Mustang for 2 years now. It's a grudge match car, nothing special. I've got an 88 5.0 pushrod GT convertible. It's more of a show car. It's a pretty clean car. We will do videos with educational as we go through steps of the cars. Fuel systems like aftermarket fuel systems, fire systems, cages, setup, why the car hooks up, why the car doesn't hook up, all kinds of stuff. Custom builds. I got a lot of guys building cars too that we hang out with. You know, you old guys rule. Justin, you got some projects. What you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I got a 1991 GMC S15 Jimmy, a little four-door, a little race car. It's a pretty clean car for the age. Then I got a 1984 Chevrolet C10 with a 4.1 liter inline six. Kind of a shop truck, little haul-around truck. But yeah, that's about it.
Definitely a turkey run go-getter for parts.
Yeah,
no doubt. We frequent quite a few car shows here in Florida, where we're based out of here in the Space Coast, where they shoot the rockets up and shit. We do have one of the largest one of the largest car shows. Turkey Run comes twice a year. Me and Justin actually just got back from that last week,
Week before last, I think.
week before, and come back and did a lap around Daytona as part of doing it and stuff like that. It was a good show. Hung out at Daytona 1. Just got to give them a little bit of love over there because they host the after show, I guess you'd call it, after party, whatever. And you know, they did a really good job. Kept it clean, kept it safe, everything else like that. So there's no complaints there. We do a lot of like Friday night, Saturday night, just local boy car shows. Fort Lauderdale is Barrett Jackson.
Yeah, Kissimmee has Meekum.
Yeah, Kissimmee has Meekum, and we frequent a lot of different places. We hang out with a lot of different guys, get a lot of different opinions. So, leading to that, I want to say that if you guys are working on a project and you're stuck on something, you definitely want to hit us up, message us, leave this or that, and ask us questions. Feel free at any time to ask us a question. If we don't have the answer to the question, we will definitely get the answer for you. We will do our best to try and do that. This is here for you guys. It's not really here for us. We just like to talk a lot of shit and have a good time. We will do videos in the shop, out of the shop, in the garage, in the driveway, when the car breaks on the track, when his car breaks on the road. It's a Chevy. It's going to break down. I mean, it's just one of those things.
Okay.
See, I got a smile. See, you're sitting there all serious. Like, so there is about a 20-year gap between two of us. Between Justin and I, it's about a 20-year gap in age there. So definitely two different sides of the spectrum. We don't ever want to knock anybody's ride or criticize anybody. I mean, I remember my first car, complete shit box. Yeah. So, I mean, dude, I never told you this, and this is a good point about shit boxes for sure. I used to ride around in like a 92 Taurus sedan.
That's awful. Those are
awful.
Garbage.
It was a garbage car. But.
Hey, it's a car to get you around.
It's what I needed at the time, man. My K5 had died. I didn't have the money to fix it, and I had to go to work, you know? And
Do what you got to do.
Hey, I wasn't in a good place in my life at that time and stuff like that, but I got to it, you know what I mean? Just like baby blue. Ugly ass. I kind of wish I still had it though, because I'd like to, you know, I'd put a show motor in it and run the show with 5-speed in it, like that wagon we seen the other day. That would have been pretty badass. So that's kind of one of the things too. Is like if you guys got a custom build you're working on, man, send us pictures, whatever. We'll upload them. We can upload pictures, right? Yeah, we can upload pictures. Well, we could make a slideshow.
Yeah.
Make a slideshow. I'll make a slideshow with the viewers' cars and stuff like that. If you guys want to check it out, stuff, see what everybody else is working on. You know, we're lucky because we have the ability in today's technology to reach thousands and thousands of people and be able to reach out to people and help them Where before, if your local boys didn't know it, you were kind of screwed.
Yeah.
I remember being back in the day, like even today, like me and Justin, we've been looking for a really good machine shop around here, and I don't think I trust anybody to try and even do a line bore or line hone with my car with a motor. I'm sorry, like all them old guys are, there's not a lot of them left. So I definitely want to reach out to you guys, and I want to say, give them a thanks, special thanks,
Yeah.
because without those guys, man, I don't think the hot rod era would ever come around. You guys that were doing it back in the 50s, 60s, man, you guys are the ones that made this possible for us, the younger generations today, to do this. And I would just like to say thank you first off, because I know I wouldn't be in the cars. I'd probably be playing basketball or skateboarding or doing something dumb with my life.
Yeah. Same here.
I made a really good living off of building cars and working on cars my whole entire life. Justin, he's just up and coming. He's got the city looking at him. They want him to go to work for them. They're going to send him to school, all kinds of stuff. And so, it's just a good pastime. We was talking earlier about the kids that we see at the car shows, and just with them hanging out with their dads. And I know if it wasn't for me hanging out with my old man and some of his friends when I was just a youngin', I see a lot of them kids. I see a lot of myself in them kids, like when they run. Oh, Dad, look at this car. Look at these wheels. Man, look at that big motor. Look at this shiny stuff. I ain't got no idea what it is, but hey, what is it? 4 or 5-year-old kid just going nuts when these big blower motor cars go by. And I still get excited when I see a big blower motor car.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, hey. We was at Turkey Run a couple weeks ago, and we're walking through the back parking lot of One Daytona after the show, and I'm just like, you smell that? That's the smell of happiness right there.
Oh, yeah. Saw that clean red third gen out there. That thing had me all giddy.
Oh yeah, die-hard Chevy fan over here. Die-hard Chevy fan. If it's a third gen, a square body, or a square body S10, this boy's on it. Let me tell you, that's where he's at. Me myself, I kind of stick to the Ford stuff, so you do have a different crossover there. We got the Chrysler. I drove a Dodge Ram, so I've had a few Chrysler cars in my day. So a couple classics, a lot of muscle cars. So be able to cover a lot of that. I take on projects with the late models just for people I know and help them out and stuff like that.
I mean, our daily drivers would be considered late model.
I don't know.
I got a 05 Monte Carlo. It's late model.
I got a 07 Dodge Ram that if it gives me any more problems, we're going to go burn in a field. But watch the insurance company find out. Once you get stolen,
that's why you never buy a Dodge.
Yeah, that's why you never buy a Dodge. It's been through 5 transmissions in 2 years. Thing's a piece of shit, but it is what it is. Quad cab, nice truck. Put mama in it, take her to the store, whatever. Oh, why you got such a big truck with big tires? Things so loud when it goes. Yeah, you're right, it is. But I like my truck. I like it. You can't knock it. Just like the C10, man. We're gonna
C10's legit.
That's gonna be a good build. You gotta stay tuned for that one too. We're gonna add some stuff to it. We're gonna make it kind of like a
shop truck.
Shop truck.
Just parts around.
Yeah, just going here, going there. Justin got some harebrained idea to weld some engine hoist up on it, so we just run out the pick and pull, grab us a motor. Ain't even gotta lift it up. Just chain that bitch up, and we're done. So, again, this is like the first broadcast we're doing. We didn't really have a topic coming in except to explain the show to you guys. We're definitely looking forward to any advice, any help we can give you guys. I definitely want to look forward to comments. I do want to keep this, though. I will make a rule on this. I don't want anybody bashing anybody. Y'all can laugh and have a good time and do whatever you want to do. It's one thing to joke, but it's another thing to deliberately call somebody out and bash them, and I'm not going to tolerate it at all in this. So I do want to make that clear. I think that everybody at one point in time, we all had some crappy ass, no job, living at mama's house ride,
Yeah.
So I know I had a couple of them, and there's time I lived in my car. So yeah, I mean it happens. So can't really knock nobody for what they're doing and stuff. So that covers that basis. Insurance policies and stuff like that for you guys with classic cars and stuff like that. Feel free to ask, man. I have an awesome policy. You guys looking for advice on where to go on that? There's a couple really good companies out there. If Justin ever gets his damn S10 running, he'll be looking for some classic car insurance too. He gets his C10 running.
C10, yeah.
Well, it is running, but
It's running. But
needs a fuel pump. I think we should just push it.
It'll be fine.
Hey, let me tell you something. We drove that thing down the road the other day. I swear to God, I thought he was gonna run into me like 100 times. He's driving down, pulling him down the road with
Had
no
blown
brakes.
brake lines.
He pulls out the driveway. He goes, "Hey man, you come pull this truck. I bought this, or I got this C10. You gotta see it." Man, what a piece of shit this thing is. But I'm like, okay. So he's like, "All right, we gotta take it home. It ain't got no goddamn steering wheel on it." I'm like, "Justin, put a goddamn steering wheel on it." All right. So he's pulling it. I drug him backwards out of the driveway and stuff. I said, "Hey man, I don't know." I said, "Well, here, I'll get in the truck and push him, or pull you real quick." I give him a tug down the road. Pop, pop. Go to front brake lines. I'm like, oh shit.
Got that thing home on the e-brake.
Yeah, we one pedal e-brake that thing home.
Yeah.
I think I had your cousin pulled it behind us. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That was skeptical.
Yeah, a little sketchy.
We'll cover some cigars too. I found a newfound glory in cigars and stuff like that. So you guys are cigar guys out there, always ask when I'm smoking, or I can do the old label. This is kind of a good one. Where's the camera at? It's over here. So this, let's see it. Probably not. One of them bamboos there. This ain't working out very well. We're gonna come up with some better idea. But it's all right. So just stay tuned, you guys. Tomorrow is Saturday, right?
Yep.
So tomorrow's episode will definitely be called Shitbox Saturday. Or we're gonna go over one of our shit boxes.
At
Maybe
least one of them, or all of them.
Or all of them. Maybe somebody else's shit box. Who knows?
Yeah.
So once we get enough subscribers, we can go live. You guys can tune in, watch us live. Watch us live in the shop. I ain't got no problem. We'll set the tripod up in the shop. You guys can watch us there. And you got questions along the way while we're live, make sure to comment, ask questions, do what you got to do. Again, old guys, we appreciate you guys for even starting the hot rod industry and stuff like that. I mean, even big names, like Don Garland's and
John Force.
all
those guys.
Yeah, you got, Burnouts for Dale, right? Or Burnouts for Bert.
Yeah, burn them for Bert.
Yeah, Burnout for Bert and Dale Earnhardt and Richard Petty and all you guys that just started it way back in the day and just kind of kept it going for us younger generations to have a chance to experience it. And I know, like, it kept me clean. It kept my son clean. You put money into a hot rod, you ain't buying, you ain't buying
I
drugs.
definitely ain't buying drugs with as much money as you're putting into a hot rod.
Yeah, unless you got like $100K a year job.
Oh yeah, you're big balling then.
Yeah, well, and you're paying everybody else to do your work anyway at that point.
Yeah.
So.
Pretty exactly.
Yeah, and we're gonna take a tour and stuff like that too. We got I got a buddy of mine down the street, got a really badass big block Chevelle. He just got back from the paint shop. Son, I'm telling you, you got to see this car. It's that green one I was telling you about.
Jeff's?
No,
that's another.
No, my buddy down the street.
Oh, okay.
I'm hiding secrets.
Okay,
I got
okay.
secrets. Homie
I
building a
gotcha.
car down the street.
I got you.
A big block 4-speed car. It's nice. Yeah, I was really jealous actually when I seen it. I was like, oh
You're
my
jealous
God.
of a Chevrolet.
I was jealous of a Chevrolet. I'm like, oh, this thing is so pretty. I'm telling you. So, there's a lot of cool shit we're gonna cover. So make sure you stay tuned. And we're signing off for tonight. Y'all have a good night. And again, Muscle Car Madness with Chad and Justin. And
Yep.
be around. We got things to talk about, things to do. So enjoy. And we'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Have a great day. Good night.